What's going on, Libra? Welcome to my channel, Divine Nudges, where today we will be looking at messages for the sign of Libra for the month of September. We're going to be looking at a little bit of love, money, spiritual hygiene. We'll try to cover it all today, Libra, or as much as we can. Let's get right to it. What does Libra have going on during the month of September? What can Libra expect? Six of Cups. Okay. You may be looking back on some things, Libra. Some of you may be engaging with family, specifically children, this month, spending some time with the younger folks in your family, playing games with them, playing um, dress up or some other sort of make believe. Others of you may be reminiscing about your childhood this month, maybe your upbringing, your parents, what your childhood was like, missing the good old days. Okay. Um, yeah, home and family life. Some of you may be considering having children. Some of you may be getting the bug lately, thinking a lot about your future and what your future would look like with children in the home. Okay, but it all coming from a very loving space. Okay, feelings of joy and fulfillment. We have the moon card here. This may be some subconscious energy that's coming to the surface for some of you. Okay, like where it's just kind of, some of you may be feeling like it's coming out of nowhere. Like, where is this coming from? Why am I all of a sudden thinking about kids, all of a sudden having children? Or, for those of you that this is about your childhood, why is this coming up? Right. And so some of you, I'm hearing fears. Some of you may have some deep rooted fears that stem from childhood, some experiences that you had. Um, I'm hearing almost like the absence of experiences, not having experienced something resulted in some fears, right? And it reminds me of something that I read recently that said, if you're afraid of something, learn everything there is to know about it so that your fear will go away. Right. So I'm kind of picking up on some of that energy here as well. Okay. For some of you, you may be discovering some family secrets, some things you didn't know about your family, some things that happened in your childhood that you were unaware. Maybe you missed it because you were a child. So you just didn't pick up on it. Okay. Um, all right. Let's keep going here. Three of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Some of you may be feeling heartbroken by what you discover. Okay, there may be some things that you discover about your family, some family secrets, or some your subconscious may be bringing things to the surface for you to heal and address, Libra. Okay, so there may be a need for healing during the month of September. You may be journaling, to process your pain. Some of you may be listening to music. Some of you may decide that you want to erase your past and be, ripping up pictures and throwing, things that remind you of certain painful, traumatic experiences away. But I feel like you're going to be going through it. I feel like you might be leaning towards the side of drowning in your sorrows a little bit. So to be forewarned is to be forearmed. Do not go down any rabbit holes, my love. Obviously, you want to process your pain. You want to heal from your pain. You want to process your trauma so it doesn't have a chokehold on you, but you don't want to drown in your sorrows because that's counterproductive. I'm hearing something about the window to the soul. Okay. So this is definitely this is like an inner calling being pulled and drawn to really go within during the month of September. Okay. Let's keep it moving. What else is there for Libra? Libra, please take these messages as they resonate. Some of them may apply to you, some of them may not. None of them may apply to you. If that's okay, this may just not. If that's the case, this may just not be your reading. Yeah, I see something about emotions here. Okay, this card said, what situation in your life is bringing about some type of opportunity? So there may be some type of opportunity. Here we have the Six of Cups again. What memories from the past are trying to get your attention? So, Libra, absolutely. This is an opportunity for you to heal from your past or to address things that you failed to address early on in life or maybe in childhood when you just weren't empowered enough to do it. Okay. So I see a lot of emotions here. I see a lot of, spirituality here. And I see a need, a lot of need for love, for self-love, self-care, and kindness towards yourself. Five of Swords and the Four of Wands. So yeah, getting more energy. This deck is just kind of confirming what I already picked up on. There may be some family conflict that comes to the surface. This might be a little bit disturbing to you. It may shake your foundation a little bit of how you see yourself and how you view yourself, right? It's almost like everything I thought, what, like everything's a lie. I thought, you may kind of feel that way a little bit during the month of September. Like everything I thought I knew is just a lie or something like that. So again, be careful not to go down, that kind of rabbit hole. It says here, what situation in your life is creating some type of power struggle? So again, some conflict, and this could be mental conflict, right? You may be realizing, or something may be exposed to you that's really going to create some sort of internal conflict, some sort of a life crisis for you. Like it's gonna be deeper than what maybe even some others around you really understand for you, like how it impacts you. Some others might not understand why it's impacting you so deeply. Don't worry about that. It says here, what situation in your life is bringing you the stability that you seek? So lean towards your loved ones, lean toward your safe spaces during the month of September, Libra. That's going to be really good, or necessary for you to get over these bumps in the road. Okay, these emotional and mental bumps in the road. It's going to be very important that you reach out to your support system, whether it's a life coach, a therapist, a trusted confidant or family member, someone who always helps you feel at peace. Okay, but your tribe is going to be super duper important for you during the month of September. Okay. That was a flop. Okay, here we go. Flop. That might mean something for some of you. Triumph, success, victory, and success. So there's going to be some success around you during the month of September. So not everything will be bad. Okay, you're going to have some sort of a breakthrough during the month of September, Libra. Okay, and this breakthrough is going to lead to a lot of success because this is triumphant success. And this is victory and success. All right. So there's going to be some sort of a breakthrough, some sort of a new beginning. This could be a communication that you receive. This could be an epiphany that you have, some mental clarity, something about speaking your truth or learning the truth. This is an opportunity for victory and success for you during the month of September. Okay, Libra. So I'm really happy to see that, considering that the messages before that were just a little bit dark. It says here, indigo and crystal children. So here we are, children again, right? So you may be an indigo child. You may be a crystal child, okay? We talked a lot about childhood. So inner Child healing, inner child work may be necessary. It says you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Okay. So again, you may be around someone. This victory and success may be you having a breakthrough with a younger person in your family, okay? Or you may have a breakthrough with some inner child healing during the month of September, okay, Libra? So that's beautiful. Let's pull a shadow work card just to see, you know, if we can get a more targeted message in terms of where you need to focus your shadow work and your healing for the month of September. Where would it be most beneficial for you to focus energetically for Libra? This one wants to come out. It says here seductive allure. Instant gratification blinds you to the consequences. Craving, promises, and hidden. Okay, so there's this energy of secrecy with this hidden word here. Okay. Um, I'm really hoping that this doesn't have to do with something that created childhood trauma for some of you. Okay. But in the event that there was some sort of um, childhood trauma that was created by seduction or some sort of a seductive allure or something like that, just again reach out to your support system and make sure that you don't go down any rabbit holes. Okay, for others of you, be aware of the tendency to lean towards instant gratification or short-term gratification at the expense of long-term stability. Okay. You may be craving something, that just kind of blinds you to consequences here, because it says instant gratification blinds you to the consequences. So in anything that you do and anything that you decide on during September, Libra, make sure that you're weighing in the consequences. Don't ignore it. It's going to be very important for you because you're going to be tempted to lean towards instant gratification. So whenever you see yourself leaning towards that, make sure that you make it a point to say, what are the consequences? What are the consequences here? Okay. For others of you, if this has something to do with your childhood trauma, part of your shadow work is going to be kind of exposing and becoming aware of all of the consequences that trauma have had on your life. Okay. All right, Libra. Let's look at some love messages really quickly. Let's see what might be going on. Um, let's see what might be going on in the areas of love or relationships or romance, or this is a true emotional deck, or maybe your emotions. Look at that, memories. And we talked about ripping up pictures. Okay, so we're definitely going to be going down memory lane during the month of September, Libra. This is being confirmed and reconfirmed. And yeah, family. Okay, so now we're just kind of confirming what we've already talked about. There may be some childhood trauma that you really need to heal from during the month of September, Libra. Don't ignore it, because it's getting to the point where you can't ignore it anymore. You can't turn your back on it. You can't turn a blind eye to it. You've been doing that long enough. Okay, and I'm looking at this very attractive young lady here, okay, who may have been somewhat like taken advantage of because of her beauty and through no fault of her own. Fake busy. Definitely, you've been distracting yourself from this. This is something that you've been distracting yourself from. You find all sorts of ways to distract yourself from the reality of something that you experienced in your childhood. Okay. Um, so please seek help and counseling if you need to, Libra. Do not go through anything that causes you emotional conflict or messes with your mental health and well being. Do not go through that alone. Let's see. Are there any messages from this deck for Libra? Uh, Priorities, it says here, my love life isn't really a priority at the moment. So for some of you Libras, either you may be feeling this way or someone may be saying this to you, whereas the other person is ready. The other person says, what are we waiting for? Let's do this. So you may be in a connection that is not well aligned for some of you right now, because there's someone in the connection who says, my love life isn't really a priority. And there's another person in the connection that says, well, what are we waiting for? Let's do this. And here's what it says here: unaware. It says, I've been showing my lack of interest, but you've been ignoring all the signals. Okay. So some of you may be in a connection right now that is imbalanced. It is out of alignment with what you want right now. So if you're the one who wants the connection, this person doesn't, and they've been sending you signals. They feel like you're not getting it. And it's probably because sometimes you don't need to send signals. Sometimes you just need to communicate directly. Okay, let's try that. But if you are the one who's, to you, your love life isn't a priority, you may need to be more direct with someone. And let them go. Okay. So don't be strung along, but don't string anyone along. Okay. So those messages are for some of you. Those love messages are for some of you. Let's look at one more love deck. What else do we have for Libra in the realm of love? Chaser. Yeah, I don't want to chase anymore, and unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. So some of you may just be deciding to end a connection. Okay, so definitely confirmation for the cards that we just previously pulled. You may be ending a connection during the month of September, Libra. Okay, someone doesn't want to chase anymore. Someone may also be ending a connection with you. All right, let's look at some low vibe energy for you, Libra, for the month of September. This is a Haters Exposed Oracle deck. It talks a lot about black magic and voodoo. Just kind of want to put that out there. So, take these messages as they resonate in your storyline. I will try my best to intuit during this reading. It says here, spirit team, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, gods, goddesses got your back. Okay, so you're very spiritually protected at this time. So I do not see where you yourself have to have any concern about low vibrational energies. It says here, take a spiritual bath. So definitely, meditate, cleanse your area, sage, do all of the things that make you feel spiritually connected to the divine and to your spirit tribe right now. And it says here, toxic. Be careful not to overindulge in alcoholic beverages or drug use. Okay, so that's just a message of care and concern for some of you. Okay, do not overindulge, because it may weaken your spiritual protection. All righty, let's look at the cord cutting deck to see if there are any cords that need to be cut, any habits that need to be cut, energies, environments that need to be cut for the sign of Libra during September. Let's see here. Something tried to. It says caution. Our karmic person is resurfacing. So you see where that spirit tribe card just came out. You're being protected. So that's a forewarning. Okay, that our karmic person is resurfacing. If this person is the person that showed up in the energy where they don't want anything. If this is someone who didn't want anything in the past, Libra, I'm getting that they still don't want anything. So again, do not allow yourself to get reeled back in, hooked back in, just to be strung along, because this is a caution. Okay, so someone coming back from the past, still not going to be a good thing. Yeah, hot and cold. This person was inconsistent with you, inconsistent passion. So these are all energies that you need to cut off or just remain incommunicado with. And it says here, conceited, thinks everybody wants them. So this person, if it helps you, this may be someone that you felt was conceited and acted like everybody wanting them. So they thought they were too good and they entertained all these third parties and multiple energies. So they couldn't commit to anyone because how can I when I have so many people that I need to entertain because of how much they want me, right? Otherwise, this may be someone who accused you of being conceited, all right? But you definitely don't want to deal with this type of energy. Okay, Libra. All right, let's look at some money and career cards, messages for Libra. Money and career messages for Libra for the month of September. Money and career messages for Libra for the month of September. It says here, manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. So you need to practice some manifestation magic during the month of September, Libra. Talk to your spirit tribe, talk to the universe, the divine, put it out there, be super duper intentional. With what you want. Okay, so give this some thought, give it some consideration. Says here, journey. You may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. So maybe some of you feel like you want to be more adventurous for work, or you want a job that allows you to kind of like the added benefit of being able to enjoy life. Okay, so some of you may already be on that path, maybe gearing up to travel for work, or some of you maybe thinking along those lines of, you know what, um, let me think outside the box for what I want to do with my career and with work in my life. Yeah, magic. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want in this life. The sky is the limit. So again, I said manifesting magic, and now magic absolutely came out. Into the flow, the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life that you want. So you're definitely being called right now. And it says here, look, on the table. Okay, so it says here, time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or step up. So this is definitely a time. The universe is telling you that you have the power at this time, but you really have to be very intentional with what you want, whether it's communicating that to your boss if you're already employed, or whether it's communicating that to yourself in the universe if you're looking for a change. Okay, Libra. Intentionality. All right, let's continue along with money, money, money. I can't sing for anything, but it doesn't mean that I won't. Okay, love me anyway. All right, Libra. All right, easy does it. It says here, slow and steady wins the race. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail. So, intentionality. Okay. We talked a little bit earlier about turning a blind eye to the consequences for instant gratification. So here we are being warned again to slow down and pay attention to the details. It says, careful not to get involved with any get rich quick schemes. Okay, we live in the world of online, where it's so much easier to fall prey to like cyber crimes and fraud. So definitely don't look for the shortcuts. Okay, it says here, perfectionism and wisdom, and perfectionism is crossed out. So right now your experience is going to be more important than being perfect. Your wisdom is going to be more important than being perfect when it comes to matters of work, career, and money. It says, give up your perfectionism. It's causing delays in your finances. So you may be waiting for the right moment and the right circumstance, and the universe is saying, no, 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 no. You'll be able to sort through all of that with your experience and your wisdom. It says you will never get ahead if you don't overcome the fear of failure. So some of you, the fear of failure may be paralyzing at the moment. Okay. And it says you are enough and have what it takes to improve your finances. So Some of you may be doubting yourselves, imposter syndrome may be setting in, but that is not the case. It may just be your need for perfectionism and feeling like you're falling short of being perfect. That is making imposter syndrome set in. Okay. So don't be afraid to fail. That's how you learn, grow, and expand. All right. Let's get some final money messages here. What else do we have for Libra for the month of September, Spirit, in terms of money messages? It says here competition. Okay, so you may be experiencing competition in the workplace and or the labor market. There may be a lot of competition at this time, Libra, or you may be feeling like there is. But I'm hearing that even if that is the case, that there is still a place for you right now because you do have talent and skills that will be valued. Yeah, there is room for growth for you. Some of you are looking for growth, but I'm hearing that there is room for growth for you. You've grown a lot, and those experiences can be channeled in a very creative way for you, Libra, in the workplace. And also be sure to account for the ways in which your creativity can serve you outside of the workplace in order to generate money and income. Okay. But you may have to be very creative in terms of how to stand out from the competition. Okay. And um, there may be a need for you to illustrate your ability to grow. Okay, so in other words, you're not perfect. Don't sell yourself as like, I'm the perfect candidate and I am microwave ready. No, be humble and continue to show that you are willing to grow and learn. Okay, because otherwise you may come across as a little bit threatening. Okay. All right. One last message from our fortune cookie deck. One last message from our fortune cookie deck for Libra for the month of September. Libra, if these messages have resonated or have otherwise been helpful, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And I want my channel to grow. So your help with that is absolutely appreciated. All righty, let's see here. Last message, friendship. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. So remember all that childhood trauma that we were talking about in the beginning, and I said lean on your support system. It could be a friend who needs to lean on you who's dealing through some childhood trauma. Okay, it could be someone that you love, a close loved one that needs your support in working through some trauma. Or it says a friend needs your help. It said, I'm hearing a friend in need is a friend indeed. So you yourself may be also, this could be a message for you, Libra, once again, to lean on your support system at this time, because there are friends who can really help you. And it's the same thing in matters of work as well. All right. Networking and leaning to your support system is really going to be important for you during the month of September. Okay. All righty, my loves. Again, I hope this reading has been helpful. If it has, please like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you do. Enjoy your month of September. Be kind to yourself. Take care of you. Okay, Libra, until next time.